What we're going to talk about right now is the concept of weight distribution, base, and weight shift, okay? Because if we can understand these three things all together, it makes it very easy for us to understand how to sweep our partner, and also how that really facilitates understanding how to sweep them in a particular direction. Because we need to understand, usually, when we're trying to move our partner, it's not about forcing the move. It's about where their weight is and where we want that weight to go in the space, right? Whether you're trying to sweep your partner in the forward orientation, to the sideways orientation, in the back space, or on a side sweep orientation to the left. We need to know where is the weight between the left and right foot. So right now, Paige has a very symmetrical stance. So if we just position her at a 3/4 view. So here, she's standing completely upright. Between left and right foot, we can say roughly there's a 50-50 weight distribution between both legs, okay? Like in this situation where the legs have both 50-50 weight, it's equal, right? Like neither side is advantageous yet. So what we're striving to do usually when we're trying to sweep someone is to firstly try and create a weight shift that is away from the person. If we want to sweep them in that particular direction, that is pushing them away from you. If you're trying to sweep them overhead, then you would prefer to have more weight in the lead leg. But this, now we have to look at a different stance. So we're going to have a split stance this time. So Paige is going to get into a split stance position. So we can identify in this particular position the difference between lead leg and trail leg. So normally, depending on Paige's intention, she may decide to put more weight in her lead leg versus the trail leg. If I have more weight, or rather if she has more weight in her lead leg while she's leaning forward, her lead leg is much more strongly loaded than the back leg. If I am in front of her as the guard player in this particular position, I understand there is weight coming towards me. I can usually constructively interfere with that. So what does that mean, constructively interfere? If I can see that her intention is to go in this forward direction, or she's keeping the weight here, it's going to be easier for me to add to that. So we call that constructive because it's adding to it. But I'm also interfering with her intention. If I continue to pull here, it's assisting, assisting, assisting. If I decided to push her back while her weight is coming in the forward direction, these two forces are going in opposition of each other. So it's kind of clashing together. And this is what we usually call forcing a position. A lot of my philosophy around these moves that I show in the instructional is about how can I use their movement, their force, their potential energy against them. So rather than pushing against them, I'm trying to read their direction, their intention, what do they want to do, and make my way around their body in the easiest way possible.